Hello everybody and welcome back to the garage. Welcome back to the Can-Am Spyder. Yes, I'm having a bit of fun. So let me tell you what my plan is. All right. So okay, it's a bit chaotic. Apologies. While I've been waiting for the new shock absorbers, I thought I would. I saw another video on a YouTube channel and about light flashes for the Can-Am Spyder, just to make them light up when you hit the brakes. So it's just good for visual. So I bought this. So this is the brake flasher module. Okay. From Sling Mod. Now, if I open up the packet, I'll show you what's in here, because I think I clicked the wrong button on the Sling Mod channel. So I've got two, as you can see. I've got two of these. Now, what I was wanting, I think, was just the one for the back box, for the box that fits, for the light that fits in. For whatever reason, I can't remember. I was probably in a rush, impatient, you know what it's like, and I clicked the wrong link. But it's okay, because it's a bit more faffy, but I thought I'd do a video on this just for my own benefit, just to remember what I'm doing, because I'm doing this over a kind of just nice, slow and steady process. All right. So what I've done so far is I've taken off the seat back that sits here, and I've taken off the back box. The back box is really easy to take off, and I need to release this side panel and just move it away slightly. Let me just move that over slightly over to the lighting element is in here, just behind this panel. So I just need to. There's a couple of screws. So what I've done so far is I've removed this panel, which just sits in there. So it's just two little screws. I'm going to put that down. So I've also disconnected, obviously, the back box. There's your connector for the back box, that just sits in there, so that's nice. And then we've got two, so I've taken out two of those, one there and one just there. And I've also got to release this one and this one next. And also in here, if I open this very gently, there's a number of screws in here which we need to release. To just move this ever so slightly. Oh, there's one down here and there's one behind the which you can just pop these off. You can just pop a screwdriver in, just release this, and it will just come away. And there's one in behind here and here. We just need to just bring this far enough back so we can then fit this in between. So I thought I would just kind of document this. So if you guys are interested in this, it's not too. I don't think it would be too bad. And then once you've done one side, you then do the other. I might go back to Sling Mods and get a third one just to put in the back box anyway, just so we have all three. But I thought I would, now I've got the time, because I've got a couple of weeks before the Spyder needs to go into service, and I'm gonna do a video on that as well, because that'll be quite nice. So okay, I'm gonna do the next bit and see where we go from there. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. I put all the bits back in, and I've just pulled this back enough just to get to that wiring, and then installed the thing. into the adapter into the place is a little bit faffy. I had to use kind of a thin screwdriver, just the end of a thin screwdriver, just to open one of the tabs so you can just pop out the connector. And getting this bit on here, just getting it flush was a bit faffy. So I'm just kind of going around with a bit of a brush and just kind of, it's a good opportunity while this back bit is off, just to go around and just kind of clean this area, just to make sure it's nice and spotless. So the next stage is obviously then get this little panel off here, which is these two screws here and here. The only faffy bit that may be this antenna, so we might just have to slide this panel up, because that should just because you can't really unscrew this from this point. So that might be a bit of fun trying to get that on. And once it's but it's, you know, it's not too bad, to be honest. You just need to go slow. Just certainly with these bits, just pop them into place, and they flush quite nicely. So yeah, overall so far one side's done. It didn't take too long at all, really, to be honest. I mean, hopefully it will work. I turn the bike on, it blows up. Imagine, oh my god. No, it should be fine. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be a problem. But we'll get the next bit in, and I think probably what I'll do in the next month is just order the bit for the back box, because that's literally a 5-minute plug and play job. You don't have to do any of this stuff. It's really easy. So all three lights will be matching up there. Not that that's, you know, it's just I mean, it's nice to have all three lights done, but it doesn't, I'm sure it'll be pretty good irrespective. But anyway, I shall carry on, and I've got to get the bits out of my side case. There's a few bits and bobs in there. I've got a tyre repair kit and a little mini compressor as well, just in case I get a puncture, and a few other bits. I've got a nice cover that goes over as well. That'll prove to be really useful when we take the Spyder up for a service, because we're actually going to take the motorhome with us and actually stay at a site overnight, which is it's just a nice little break, you know. I'm going to take the dog as well. Obviously, you can't quite get the dog on here. It's not quite big enough. Although I'm just wondering, I'm thinking, could as Can-Am come up with a dog crate that put on the back of here that'd be big big enough to put my Labrador in? Oh my god, he would hate me. Anyway, I shall get this next bit. I should get this next bit done. Let me just see what tools I've got to hand. It should be, you know, it's fairly straightforward to do. There's not much light. The screws are very easy to pop off, and I just keep them close to hand so I don't. And it's just nice to have a good opportunity just to have a look in this area, just to make sure everything's spotless, really. Just try not to drop any screws. And then we're kind of wiggle this one. See, it's already coming off. You just got to watch this bit here where it kind of joins in, because you kind of got to slot it in and under. It's a little bit faffy, but there you go. See, it's not too bad. And then you can just literally wiggle this one off, and that came off really easy, to be honest. I'm just going to pop that one down there with the 2 screws, just so I know. It's all looking quite clean. It's just going to be a bit of faff getting this bit, but it's all looking pretty good, to be honest. Right, I shall do the next bit, which is just literally, I think it's like 9 screws in here, what I've actually got in here. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. Oh, it's locked. That's not helpful. Let me just see if I can undo that. There we go. I just gently open this one. So yeah, it's these two screws here. I don't know if you can see, there's not much light, and I haven't got the light switch on, so it's about 9, I think, all the way around. This one you can just literally just pop a screwdriver into the rod and it just pops off, so you can get to the screw behind. There's my cover for the bike. I'm just gonna tidy all that up and then just hopefully just wiggle it off around here to show you. So obviously you don't have to take all this off, you just need to bring it back enough just to raise. I'm just going to get a flashlight just to show you what I mean. And there's the little connector. There's a little inside just there's a little like housing that it kind of like slots onto, so you've got to kind of pull it up to and see that little, oh, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, there's a little nib there that you have to get a little screwdriver in and just raise it so it disconnects. And then basically what we're going to do is we're just going to, I can't do this, we're just going to pop this one in line with it. It's as simple as that. And then gently, there's your aerial connector there, and then just gently lower this back in and then screw it all back, screw it all back up. And then we're gonna test it and see what it hopefully it won't blow up. And then I'll finish off with giving it a brush around as well. And I've just had an update from the guys at Martin the Vlogger about the suspension. There's a little bit of slightly delay on the parts for the suspension, which has been a bit of a summer rush apparently. So they're lovely guys, they've been in touch and provided me with an update on that. So luckily we're gonna be going away kind of for a little bit anyway, so I don't want it turning up when we're not here. And so right, let me get this bit connected, and then we're gonna give it a go. Right, I think we're all done. We're gonna give it a quick test. So what I'm gonna do is put the ignition on. Bring it back here. Apologies for the, there you go. If I pop you there a sec, and I'm gonna hit the brake light and you'll see it flashing. It's all good, so let's give it a try. Just putting the brakes on now. There you go, and then brake off, and then brake on. There we go, turn that off. Let's give it one final little clean, and I've popped the lid back on. God, there's so much dust around, constantly blooming dusting it. So I think all the connections are good, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little toolbox and just in case something wiggles its way loose, you know what it's like, and knocks a light out or something. But we're going to obviously keep an eye on it to make sure next couple of, well, I always generally check anyway before I go out that everything's working, but just so if you're away, it's always worth to have those tools on hand just to be able to get in and just double check those connections. You can never be too safe. But yeah, as you can see, what turned out to what I thought was going to be, oh my god, one of those impossible jobs kind of thing, turned out to be actually not too bad. And I think also with people making these videos, I think it just kind of inspires you guys to, if you fancy something, tinkering a little bit, it's quite safe. And as long as you go slow and steady. I mean, I a good, I don't know, 4 hours or so. It doesn't take 4 hours, but I just like to take things slow and just don't lose screws and that sort of thing, and just make sure everything goes back kind of hunky-dory. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. As ever, I'll catch you in the next one. I might go ahead and buy the light flasher, the original one I should have bought in the first place for the top box, and that would be quite cool. I mean, the nice thing is it just flashed for a couple of seconds or 2 seconds or whatever, 2 flashes, and that's it. It goes off, and so you're not kind of dazzling anybody or anything, so that's good. Yeah. Alright guys, take it easy, catch you next one, bye for now.